Delhi witnessed a high-voltage political drama. 300 MPs from Indi Bloc attempted to march from Parliament to Election Commission of India, protesting the special intensive revision of electoral rolls in poll-bound Bihar and alleging big voter fraud during 2024 Lok Sabha elections. These are the charges. Then they have alleged voter fraud in Maharashtra and other things. But the march quickly turned into a showdown. Delhi police detained the protesting MPs, stopping them on the ground that only 30 members were allowed to approach the EC. Let me play the bite of Rahul Gandhi first.
सच्चाई देश के सामने है और ये जो लड़ाई है ये राजनीतिक नहीं है, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की लड़ाई है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बचाने की लड़ाई है, वन मैन वन वोट की लड़ाई है। इसीलिए हमें साफ प्योर वोटर लिस्ट चाहिए।
Priyanka Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi clashed with police barricades and shouted slogans. Senior Congress leaders Mallikarjun Kharge, Randeep Surjewala accused the government of using force to hide the truth. Let me play out bite of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
आप लोगों को यही रोक दिया गया है। क्या समझते हैं आप इस तरीके की चीजों को देखकर?
Tonight on Unmissable, we break down Rahul Gandhi's allegations and the Election Commission's counter. But before that, let me tell you that Kiren Rijiju very categorically said in a bite, and Kiren Rijiju said that how can you have a meeting at 300 people? When 30 people were called, why did they insist that 300 people would go? And he said that it goes on to show that the Rahul Gandhi is not serious. Kiren Rijiju is Minister in charge, Parliamentary Affairs. Now, let me play out the claim of Rahul Gandhi versus ECR response. Rahul's claim 1, fake voter. Alleged theft of 1,250,000 votes in Karnataka, Mahadevpura. Cited 70-year-old Shakun Rani claiming that she registered twice in 2 months. ECR response, one image which Rahul showed of Shakun Rani was not an official polling document. Shakun Rani confirmed she voted only once. Rahul asked to submit proof as he claimed the data came from EC records. Rahul claimed 2, duplicate voters. Allegedly, Aditya Srivastava was registered in Karnataka, Maharashtra and UP with the same voter ID. Now the ECR response, Srivastava's name was in the roll of all 3 states as late as Jan 2025, not in Maharashtra's latest roll. Voter ID is currently active only in Karnataka's Mahadevpura. Srivastava says he moved his voter ID to Maharashtra in 2009, then to Karnataka in 2021. Raises the question, why was his name still in the UP roll in Jan 2025? Now let me straight away introduce my guest, Gopal Krishna Agarwal, spokesperson Bharatiya Janata Party, Kumbham Srinivas Reddy, spokesperson Congress, and Ajit Keja, cephalogist and senior journalist. Mr. Agarwal, straight to you. What do you make of the protest which took place today? The impression is that EC is not listening to opposition. Sir, your point of view.
I am very categorically saying that EC has responded several times to Rahul Gandhi's allegations, and they have responded that what are the shortcomings in his allegations, and even on those 2 specific cases also they have given a written reply, and it is in the public domain also. And they have also said that if you had any complaint etc. about the Karnataka election, there was a time gap, you cannot just go, that time you did not file any reservation or any complaint. So they have asked that still if you have any documentary proof which is being claimed by Rahul Gandhi ji, is that please submit those documents under oath, because he has been in the habit of just giving fake or lie allegations and not then substantiating them with the proof, documentary proof. And he is saying in the public domain that I have the proof. So what is the problem in giving the proof? Just a statement in the public domain that I have done this, I have done this. Everybody knows that it's a horrendous task to compile such a big list. There are chances of errors in that. There are mistakes there. Every time before the election commission takes mega steps to update the list. There are people who have died, there are people who have shifted to different places, their age has changed, their mistake by spelling, name, photograph, etc. These are continuously being updated by the election commission. And the issue is that if Rahul Gandhi has something. What he is alleging is that this all is being done at the behest of to benefit BJP. That allegation or that connection is not at all established. It's a complete political statement. He wants to create chaos. He wants to undermine democratic processes, democratic institutions, because he has been losing successive elections, though some elections have been won by Congress, but it is almost 13 to 14 elections in a row that under Congress has lost under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, and he want to camouflage his inefficiency or in a non-visionary leadership under blaming some democratic institution. And
Okay.
we do not agree with his allegation going as far as that Indian democracy is dead, Indian democracy chori ho gayi, Indian democracy completely
ठीक है
compromised. These
मिस्टर
are
अग्रवाल
constitutional institutions. There are constitutional processes, rules, regulations. He is not following at all.
Okay,
And
let me take opening comments from the Congress spokesperson also. You made your point that Rahul Gandhi is not following the rules. You made your point that the democracy is not dead. Mr. Reddy, your opening comments.
Yeah, first of all, let me just clarify that what Mr. Rahul Gandhi is saying is about vote chori. And this is not about any party or anything here which we are talking about. What we are talking about is the inclusion of additional votes or the deletion of votes. And definitely number of duplicate votes have been there. As the BJP spokesperson has pointed out, there might be errors.
about
But
BJP.
what is the extent of errors? It cannot be in lakhs and lakhs. It has to be, there has to be a certain percentage, limited extent. Even human errors is agreeable, but this is not acceptable. We are seeing that in Bangalore, in Karnataka, there are close to about Mahadevpur segment, we are finding about 1 lakh voters which are duplicate. And what is the problem the election commission has in giving a digital format, a machine readable format, wherein
They have
we
given,
can
sir. They have
verify.
given in writing that
No,
we
but
are
I'm
giving.
sorry, please verify your facts. They have not given
No,
the
they have
machine readable
written.
format.
The letter
They
is
have
there.
given the PDF formats which is not possible to read. Kindly verify your facts. Even now,
Okay.
if
They
you
are giving
see
physical and
The Bihar
digital
elections,
also.
they have changed the format to non-machine readable. It is not machine readable.
Sir, your
Right?
party went to
Because
the
these
Supreme
are
Court
facts.
about
And
about
today,
the list. Supreme
today
Court
a
said that
delegation of
it
MPs
is
is
not
was
possible.
going, and the MPs are not allowed to meet the election commission.
Okay,
Where
Where
gentlemen,
is
the
they
let,
are
MPs
let,
are
not
not
okay,
allowed to meet
okay,
the
okay,
election
Mr.
commission,
Reddy, you know, Ajit is also waiting.
why
Okay.
should the
Okay, no one is accusing that the other person is lying. Ajit, you know, I noticed one thing that the red book is back. You know, this red book is back. I know it delivered them 99 seats, but it did not deliver them Haryana. It did not deliver them Maharashtra. The red book did not deliver them. Why do you think this red book is back again?
See, obviously, Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition, he wants to make this claim that there are serious cases of discrepancy in Mahadevpura in Bangalore. He's trying to make that claim publicly. He did not go to the EC as the EC is asking him to do, and he's basically doing it in front of the media. The whole world can hear him. So, what he's doing, he's basically pointing out that the BJP is in collusion with the election commission and they are misusing the red book. So that is the attempt. Now, what I would argue that Rahul Gandhi is perhaps right in pointing out that given the figures of the EC in Mahadevpura, there is a question of whatever 1 lakh 220 votes, which are sort of, there is a serious discrepancy there. But to draw from there this conclusion that in the whole country, in each and every election, there is a collusion between the EC and the BJP, the ruling party. That I think he is extending the argument elastically a bit too much, because from there you cannot derive that. One, of course, it might be true that in Mahadevpura there are serious cases of discrepancy. Again, it might be true that in Bihar, SIR, that 68 lakh votes, out of which minus 20 lakh because they are dead. But the rest, I think the EC should transparently tell the people, not keep hiding behind, because the ECI has enormous power under Article 324. So it must not make that a shield. But Rahul Gandhi and the opposition should not claim that there is a collusion between the ruling party and the EC. Once you do that, then the umpire is over, right? The umpire has to play between the two sides. If you tell the umpire, hey, you are actually on one side, not with us, then the whole game is over. So I think both sides, the EC is being sort of, I would say, very reluctant to be transparent, even though the constitution between Article 324 and 329, there may not be clauses which might say, okay, the EC must put all the data digitally, and the EC says, well, by law, I'm not asked to. The point is, at the time when the law was made, there wasn't digital methods.
Okay.
So the EC is making a mistake there, but so is the opposition, especially Rahul Gandhi, when he links the two. He should not link the two. Just point out there are serious discrepancies. Make sure that you end the discrepancies, whether in Bangalore, whether in Bihar, which is going to face election, or Bengal, or Tamil Nadu, or Kerala.
Okay.
Wherever.
This issue needs to come to a settlement, Mr. Agarwal, because this is not only about BJP and Congress party or opposition and the ruling party. This is about the health of democracy in India. There should not be any doubt in the people of India that the electoral process is flawed. These issues must come to a rest.
No, but the thing is that who is responsible for holding election commission? Our constitution has given the responsibility to the election commission.
True.
So ultimately, if for 77 years, more than 77 years, they have been conducting elections, they are responsible. Constitution has given them the responsibility, and the constitution has also prescribed certain procedures, rules, regulation for election commission to follow, and those who have grievances with the institution, for them also there is a procedure which has been defined in the constitution. If the election commission he feels, Rahul Gandhi is not listening, though election commission is giving answers, and still he feels, then he can go to court. That procedure is, so what we request leader is that please don't undermine democratic institutions. At the global level, you are saying these statements that Indian democracy is dead. The global ranking of India is very high, more than 98% democracy, only 2% shortages, because her grandmother during emergency killed democracy. That is the only 2 percentage point that we are losing in global ranking on democracy. So he is undermining our democratic institutions, undermining our democratic mandate.
Okay, Mr. Reddy, I have a question for Mr. Reddy. Mr. Reddy, I have no beef against LOP doing anything in terms of holding press conferences, but he can also sign the affidavit now. If he is making a strong point, he can do it all over India. But why isn't he signing the affidavit, sir?
There is no point in signing the affidavit because as per the electoral rules, whatever claim Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji is making right now, it has to be made within 30 days as per the electoral rules. And the same EC says that now you sign an affidavit and your rules say one thing, you want one thing. This is not acceptable. There is something, and as per rules, he is also a member of the parliament and he has taken an oath as per the constitution. And he is willing to, he has been discussing the same subject in the constitution. And this EC says that they want an affidavit. Why do they want an affidavit? He's already taken an oath as a MP under the constitution.
Okay, Mr. Gopal, you want to comment? Okay.
Gopal.
One
small point.
Gopal.
He is saying, Congress spokesperson is saying that Rahul Gandhi is under oath, and he is telling always truth.
Let me finish. I did not stop you when you...
Okay, Mr. Reddy. Okay, you made your point. Gopal, you made your point. Kunmam.
This is, and they say EC is a neutral thing. Where is the neutrality here? As per the Election Commission's Appointment Act of 2023, the Chief Justice has been removed from the
Oh,
panel.
these are different
The
issues.
Home
No,
Minister
Mr. Reddy, those are two different issues. Today, this debate is on the march which the Congress party and the allies partner took out. Okay, Ajit, closing comment from you. Ajit, closing comment from you. Do you think that this matter is subsiding, or do you think that this is going to run till Bihar elections?
You know, what I feel is that this whole matter, the attitude of the CGI in this case, which is rather, very hard.
Politically,
What
I'm
is
asking you a
happening-
political question. Do you think that?
Yeah. My answer is going to be
Political question.
political. I'm saying what has happened by default is that the India bloc has suddenly emerged very strong. I mean, think of it. The
Okay.
AAP was not part of the India bloc after 2024. In today's 300 MPs, the AAP was a member of that.
But, let
all
me be-
the parties,
Okay.
TMC, AAP. So my point is, the opposition is getting oxygen out of it.
Opposition is getting oxygen out of it, but let me be the devil's advocate here because you said the opposition is getting oxygen out of it. When farm agitation was taking place, a lot of people would say that it will have an impact on UP election, and it didn't, and Yogi Adityanath went on to become the chief minister the second time. So whatever happens in Bihar, I think it will be local, it will be regional. I don't know how much of all these issues will come into play, but nonetheless, this issue is not going on anywhere.